Okay.
So Davina's behind the camera. We're in now, what do you call this? Fairmont Gold?
So this is Fairmont Gold.
At Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise.
This is a hotel within a hotel.
And so gold is sort of green. This is where you do a pilot program?
So yeah, all the pilot projects take place here first. So here we have a good example. So in Fairmont Gold we use reusable glass bottles. This one, as you can see, has the Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise logo.
I mean, everyone must steal these, right?
Yeah.
You have to make it like a lot uglier if you don't want people to take it. This is super cool.
So it's a beautiful glass bottle, sanitized. And this is glacier water. This is super important for people to understand the water quality of this bottle is way better than the ones that you can find in any plastic bottle.
So you and I just did a video in the water treatment, which is the water treatment house. So this is local water, and for anyone who hates plastic,
comes from that glacier that you can see right over there.
Yeah. Yeah, you should start a brewery based on that water too. Anyone who hates plastic and the fact that it basically never goes away and just messes up our planet and our own health forever, glass is one of the most exciting things ever. So if this goes well, would you do this? Is it way more expensive? How does this work? Would you do this in the whole hotel?
Yeah, so the plan is to check how it works in Fairmont Gold, and the plan for sure is to have this in the entire hotel.
Great.
And we also have, in this floor, we have Nespresso coffee machines.
Would it be under here or something?
No.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Open it up.
Yes. So here. So in Fairmont Gold we use just Nespresso coffee machines because, as you can see, these coffee capsules, they are made of aluminum, so they can be recycled, and the coffee inside is composted. So we have an agreement with TerraCycle and Nestle, so all the used coffee capsules from Fairmont Gold are collected by the housekeeping team and are recycled.
So aluminum you can recycle very safely.
Many times
it's safe to drink out of, which people didn't used to think it was. And you can make great new aluminum out of it. So it's very recyclable. Plastic really is not that recyclable, truly.
Exactly.
It degrades, it's a toxic process.
You are completely right.
Yes.
So yeah, we have this program here. So we recycle the coffee capsules. We have the reusable glass bottles. Every time you order wine at the Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise, that natural cork is going to be recycled. So we have an agreement with a company called Recork. And what they do, they take all the cork from the Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise and they make yoga blocks.
Wow.
Which Sabina has one. We're going to be using soon just yoga blocks made from natural corks collected at the Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise.
You should sell those on your website or something.
Yeah, it takes 198 natural corks to make one yoga block.
I love that.
And they also make shoes.
Question about that: if people did want to steal this, could you say you can buy these for just put $2 or whatever on your bill?
Yeah, they can do it.
Because that's good advertising and it's kind of a nice keepsake.
It's a beautiful bottle.
Yeah.
So we have this project.
And that will solve the stealing problem.
Exactly. Yeah, right. Fairmont Gold, we have LED light bulbs, like I told you, to reduce energy consumption. Right. We have already...
Let's touch on LED. So a lot of people think it's blinding white and it's cold.
No.
You can make it warmer.
Yes.
I just used it in my kitchen. You can get a warmer, like yellow, white one.
Yeah, right now technology is something amazing. You can get like warm light. You can have dimmers. You can even change the color of the light. You can go to blue, to red, to white.
Right.
So here we use...
For romantic night, you turn it over to
exactly.
red.
Here we use just like warm light. In the hotel. That's like the Fairmont policy here. Also, we have a new policy in place. So every time we have an arrival, you should have just 2 lights on in your room. Not all of them, just 2 lights. So in that way, we can save a lot of energy as well. And
why not just 1?
2, it makes the room like warmer.
Okay.
Right? So you get more light, you feel more
So again,
welcome.
this is that balance that I appreciate with you guys, that you want a luxurious experience, but you want to be eco-responsible, and doing both can be tough.
Yes, because if you get to the guest room and it's like completely dark, you don't feel welcome.
What about one light in the entrance that automatically went on but was off all the rest of the time?
So the issue with those ones is that we had them in the past, but we had a lot of issues.
Oh, they don't
with
work
those
all the time,
sensors. So, like I told you, we want to make sure that the guest experience is like the best possible. So right now we're going to try new technologies to make sure that it's going to work, because sensors sometimes they fail.
Right.
They fail pretty often, and
Right.
so we want to make sure that everything, you have the best experience with
Yeah, I
it
get
here.
it.
Yeah.
Guests are going to be kind of high maintenance, and they deserve to be.
Exactly, like
Yeah.
in Mount Temple, we have motion sensors,
Right.
and they're great, but sometimes they fail. And we had one issue in one meeting space where people didn't move for a while, and all lights went off. So we don't want that to happen here. That's why.
But that could be a helpful reminder that the meeting should move.
Please
a little
move.
bit. Come on, guys. 7th inning stretch. Yeah.
So we're working on that.
This meeting is too boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, right now we buy renewable energy certificates. What is that? That's a way to offset
Oh, I love
50% of the energy consumption at the Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise.
Like you leave the TVs on, they have welcoming information, so it offsets that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
50% of the energy in this hotel is offset by these renewable energy certificates.
And who do you do it through?
So we buy them from a local company,
Okay.
Bow Valley Power.
Okay.
So they are like, they're not that far away, they belong to this area. So that's a good way to support this company as well.
And local jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
Yeah.
So I was asking about the linen. Should
Yeah,
we
let's go look.
Yeah.
I'm having fun following you guys around.
So this is quite a room. The views, I think Davina got a little hit of it, but
Not too
pretty
bad.
incredible.
That's Lake Louise out there. Lake Louise and Banff National Park. I'm following the gentleman now.
Wow. It's just stunning.
Here we go.
Stunning. So, and we're in the oldest section now of the hotel. You wouldn't know it. It's been totally redone, but 1912 or something?
Yeah, like 170 years.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we talking about? So often you go to even the nicest hotels and the linens all, and the towels, everything smell like bleach. They're kind of nasty. They're not good for your skin if you sleep on the pillowcase. So like Davina brings her own pillowcase, even to nice hotels.
I
So
do.
What do you do differently here?
So here at Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise, we use just environmentally friendly chemicals for everything, not just for the linen, but for like cleaning. Cleaning
Like
chemicals,
dishes or
all of them.
everything?
We have an agreement with a company called Eco. So Ecolab.
Ecolab.
Ecolab, yeah.
Okay.
So all the cleaning products, the products for to do the linens, they are environmentally friendly, and they are certified. So we shouldn't worry about that.
Nice.
Yeah, that's part of.
I could tell the difference. Like I usually hate going to hotels, frankly, because it's so smelly.
Yeah.
I guess it's the bleach. I didn't even know what it was.
And even the shampoo we use and the soap
Yeah.
that we provide to guests, they are environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
So they have been like tested, and they are completely
Yeah.
environmentally friendly.
Yeah, they
and
were paraben free. I looked. They did have some words I couldn't pronounce, like some xyphlinate, whatever. But they
Yeah.
look pretty good. And then you recycle them, or
So
something?
yes, we have an agreement with a company, with a foundation called Clean the World. It's an amazing program. So what we do, housekeeping collects all the used soap, bottle amenities like the shampoo, all that, and that's collected and shipped to Clean the World. And they process this soap and they make new soap.
I love that.
And this soap and shampoo is donated to home shelters and to
homeless
encourage
shelters.
people. Yeah,
Wow.
in Canada and
So
the
they're getting some
Caribbean.
nice soap. I like that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Africa, and it's a
Wow.
beautiful program. Yeah.
What's the program called?
Clean the World.
Clean the World.
Clean the World.
Love
yeah.
that.
And
Wow,
it's a good
fantastic.
way because the housekeeping team, they take pride. They really, it's more work for them for sure, but it's a good way to make a positive impact
Right.
in this world. And we provide information to them. So look, when you do this, you are making a positive impact
Right.
in Canada, in our planet, and they do it, and we
Right.
we have had like beautiful results. I have the numbers in my office, but we have recycled a huge amount of soap, shampoo, deodorants, and otherwise that will go to the landfill.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of my pet peeves, and everyone who cares about the environment, you use like a little bit of this little shampoo thing or whatever, and then everything gets trashed. What if you don't open something? I'm always curious about that. If I don't open a soap, can you reuse it, or do you have
It
to
goes
recycle
to
it?
Clean the World.
Okay.
In our
So
case,
even
it
if you
goes
don't
to Clean the
open
World.
something?
No,
Wow.
it's just for safety issues.
Right.
So that shampoo is going to someone that really
So it's
needs it.
super key that you're recycling or reusing.
Recycle all bottle amenities and soap in this hotel. Yeah. Yeah.
And you were saying any energy that you use here, you can't use any more energy ever, right? So
No.
you have to offset it somehow.
Yes. So
Or not offset it, you have to reduce it.
reduce,
also.
exactly.
Yeah.
So we check propane consumption, electricity consumption, water consumption, and waste production.
Right,
And every month
right,
we have to make sure that we comply with the goals we have,
right.
because we cannot increase. It doesn't matter if we have more people coming to the hotel, if we have more visitors, more guests, energy has to go down.
What about the food? Is any of the food organic or?
Yes,
anything
so
like that?
we provide ocean-wise products. So when you check our
Right.
menus, ocean-wise.
So that's with the fish, making sure it's not overfished
Yes.
fish, which is key, obviously. For those who love fish, let alone vegan types, fish are getting wildly overfished and devastated right now. So if you want to keep fish around, you gotta be mindful about it.
Exactly. So we provide ocean-wise certified items in the menu, but also we just ban a few species that are endangered.
Right.
So we don't. Right now we ban just 3, and we're going to ban 3 more, and that's a way to make sure that we don't offer anything that is like endangered.
And that's key, because how many, I don't know if you know the numbers, how many people eat here or how many people stay here?
Oh my
It's
gosh, I
huge.
don't have the number with me right now.
I mean, it's a huge
Yeah,
hotel.
it's a huge hotel.
How many rooms are here?
552.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. And then you were talking about how many staff do you have?
We have around 800.
And 95% of them or something?
99% live here on site,
Right,
so they don't commute.
right,
They work and live in the same place,
right.
and that makes a huge difference.
That's huge.
Because if you have like 800 people living like far away from the hotel,
Right,
that's going to be a huge source of pollution, right? In this case, we live in this area, we're working here, we play in here, we hike here.
right,
So
right.
yeah,
And coming back to the water thing, you test all the water to make sure you're not leaching any chemicals or polluting at all.
so we work
Yeah.
really closely with Parks Canada. All this information, like we take water samples from the lake, the creek, and that's sent to the lab. We analyze the results, and all that is sent to Parks
So
Canada.
you're not having any kind of bad effect on the
Any.
immediate environment. I love that.
And
And that's hard to do, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why we also clean the lake on a regular basis, because we want to make sure that the lake is clean and sparkling.
You clean the actual water?
So we go inside the lake in summer.
Oh,
We go inside the lake and we check that there is anything inside the lake, like
wow.
any bottle, that there is
Right.
nothing inside the lake.
Wow.
Yeah, like last year we went and we cleaned all the area, like close to the shoreline, was inspected just in case.
Davina, anything else we should talk about with Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise?
No, but the reason we have such an incredible environmental program is because we want to take care of this place for our guests
Right.
and for all the people who come and just visit for a day.
Yeah.
And we've got amazing retreats. You should come check us out. Come visit.
Yeah,
See the
so-
snow.
I'm here for a meditation and writing retreat. And I do think, again, this is not a commercial. This is because we care about the environment. You're the only full-time environmental, what's your title?
Manager, environmental systems manager.
At a hotel in Canada? or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, for sure.
The only full-time.
Yeah.
And it's fitting that at a place with, surrounded by such natural beauty that you really have to, and you're trying to work in harmony.
Yeah, and we also have the heritage guides. So the heritage guides, they are the ones that provide like all kind of tours around the hotel, like to awesome places like the Lake Agnes Trail, like
Right.
the Lake Agnes Tea House, Plinosis Glacier,
Yeah.
Johnson
Yeah,
Canyon.
you have a couple old school tea houses up there.
Exactly, and they take care of the heritage program. So I'm take care of the environmental side of operations, and they take care of the heritage.
Do you feel like you have support from the staff or the leadership?
100%.
Yeah.
We have the most wonderful team here. I think that there is a culture, and we have the full support of the general manager. He really cares about the environment,
Right.
and he's the one like, we have to do this, we have to take care of this,
How cool.
we need to improve this, which is awesome, right?
So it's not just greenwashing where it's sort of
No,
like,
no, no. Like,
it's a title and
we have the support of the executive committee.
yeah.
We have the support from the owners. Every time that something new comes to the hotel, like LED light bulbs, it's a huge investment,
Right.
huge.
Right.
And if you don't have the support of the owners,
Right.
if you don't have the support of the executive committee, that doesn't happen.
But again, on the bright side, if you do make that huge investment in risk, which I applaud you for, then you can save money long term because the LED can last forever. And
exactly. And in some cases, you don't save any money. Like let's say with the recycling of coffee capsules.
Right.
We don't save any money. With the recycling of styrofoam.
Right. With
the recycling of mattresses, it's way more expensive.
It's more work.
Exactly, it's more work and it's more expensive. You have to pay. We live in a secluded place.
That's why we really want people to try and support these kind of places, right?
Yeah.
So
it's not the same to recycle in a city like Calgary.
Right.
You are like close to the recycling center, so it's way easier for them to recycle than in a place like Lake Louise.
Yeah.
For us, it's way more expensive, and you don't have the same amount of people willing to provide the service because of the location. Right?
Like I was asking about composting, you'd have to truck it out.
It's
with the
way
trash.
more expensive. So in this case, with the mattresses, for us, it's way more expensive to recycle than taking that to landfill.
Right.
But we do it because it's the right thing to do, right?
Right, because there's going to be a huge landfill somewhere messing up the planet somewhere.
Exactly.
If not right here.
Exactly. And same with the styrofoam. A lot of people, they don't recycle styrofoam because it's expensive. We're actually shipping air. Right? And it's not easy to recycle styrofoam.
What's styrofoam here?
So we get the styrofoam from, let's say...
Oh, the packing, the shipping.
The packing, exactly. So it's not that much in the hotel, but maybe in residence, people buy stuff from like these companies, and they get like a new share with a lot of styrofoam. Yeah. So we make sure that that's recycled. It's expensive, it's not easy, but it's done.
Yeah, I bought a TV last year, and the styrofoam was like 5 times the size of the TV. It was a big TV.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So sometimes you get like a good return on investment. Right. You get none.
Well, good for you.
But it's a good thing to do.
Well, and hopefully, if people, of any political persuasion, this is obviously everyone loves this. Yeah. Whether you're an environmentalist or not, if everyone can support hotels that do this kind of mindful eco stuff, then you get some benefit. In terms of PR, in terms of more people coming.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we've got to support these guys. So, and then my final question, which I think I already asked in another moment, was if you have successes here or at another Fairmont, can you all share or even difficulties, like share and learn together?
Yes. So
because that would affect thousands of hotels, not just
this one.
Not just one.
We're in close communication with Fairmont Jasper, Park Lodge, Fairmont Banff Springs, and Whistler.
But there's so many other Fairmonts.
Yes, and Fairmont has like a corporate program as well. Right now the program is called Planet 21. Right. It's a really ambitious program with ambitious goals. So the most
for all of their hotels?
For all Accors hotels in the entire world.
Yeah, because when I got in my room, the TV was talking about like the local, gardening and local food and all the programs at all the Fairmonts.
So the most important aspects of Planet 21 is the one related to the reduction of food waste. So we have to reduce food waste by 30% by 2020. That's really important. And also everything regarding building performance, like LED light bulbs, shower heads, low flow toilets. Right. We have to make sure that the windows are winterproof. Right. So all that kind of stuff.
Especially here.
As well. Yeah.
I drove up into a blizzard. Yeah. It was snowing like crazy when I got here.
And Accor also has programs related to diversity. Yeah. And regarding women in executive positions. Nice. So we have goals. Yeah. And the idea is to support women.
And again, these are probably things that a lot of hotels don't publicize or even think about that much. Yeah. But there's probably, like in sports or anything, there's probably a dearth of women and minorities in leadership, right?
Exactly. But right now, it's called the WAC program, and it's huge. Great. So yeah, we are trying to encourage women to take on to executive positions, like managerial positions, positions in the executive committee. And that's part of this Planet 21 program as well.
Well, Davina clearly runs everything.
Yeah.
Well, sort of.
Cool. Anything else? So just on a sort of non-environmental, but just general, why would you want to come here? So you can hike, there's tea houses, you can canoe and kayak. Well, when it's warmer.
Summer is coming soon, and there are plenty of activities. Yeah. I would strongly recommend everyone coming to the Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise to check with the heritage guides. Okay. They are fully trained. They know absolutely everything about the flora and fauna of this place. Wow. They know the history of the hotel. Right. They can provide you with safety tips as well. We have a lot of wildlife in this area, so if you go with them, they're going to provide you with all the safety information you need. And you can canoe. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Hike.
The water is like turquoise.
Turquoise, beautiful. So we have the boathouse. I don't know if we can see.
Yep, we got the boathouse
from here. So we have the canoes.
You can zoom too.
Yeah. Hiking is huge.
Yeah, I went for a little hike yesterday.
You should imagine if you go to the Planos Isis Glacier. To that place, you're going to be really close to the glacier, and you're going to enjoy this amazing view from a different perspective, right?
Yeah.
Because right now you have the view from the hotel to the glacier, but in that case you're going to have the view from the glacier to all these beautiful mountains and the hotel as well.
Yeah.
So hiking here is huge. If you love to hike, this is the place to come, for sure.
And the one I did yesterday was really just a long walk, and it's really accessible, like for friends of mine who play soccer too much and have a knee.
We have hikes for all kind of like.
It's pretty accessible.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
I love to hike and.
Or biking, you can bike around.
So in here you cannot bike these trails because they are really busy.
But around somewhere.
But around we can do it. Yeah, you can go from the hotel to the village, biking.
Right.
And
there's hot springs nearby somewhere.
In Banff, mostly in Banff.
Okay.
Yeah. In Banff, they have like a lot of springs.
But there's lots of stuff in this whole area.
Yeah, plenty of activities.
There's ice fields somewhere.
Yeah, where I went yesterday.
Nice.
Beautiful place, and it's not far away from here.
Yeah.
So plenty of activities in this place, but the views.
Yeah.
They're breathtaking. Like, the views from all these places close to the hotel, they are just amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, and you have a good chance to like get to know new people. Maybe you can spot like a grizzly bear.
Yeah, exactly.
Hope not that close, but
Yeah, there's like 5 restaurants here or more. It's pretty social. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, we have like this new place, Alpine Social, has like a really vibrant vibe. So
Cool. Well, thank you for your time.
No, thank you. Thank you for coming to Lake Louise.
Thank you for caring. All right, from Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise. We're out. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
Good man.